Hello everyone, my name is Lacey Noel, and today I am starting my first transformative look of the year, which is Kardashian. I'm kidding. Kylie Jenner. And so with this look, I'm actually going to use her Kylie shadow palette in the bronze edition. And this, I believe, is the first palette that she's come out with in her makeup line. I also got one of her Kylie lip kits, which I'm really excited about, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to use this one for this look. I might review this at another time. To look a little bit more like a Kardashian, I bronzed myself up a bunch, and yeah, I'm going to also play around with contour colors and highlight colors to really put more emphasis and turn myself into Kylie Jenner. And so yeah. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to shape my eyebrows. I don't have any, so I'm going to draw her eyebrows onto my face. And I'm using Brett Brow's laser pencil, which is really, really nice for precision and for also creating fake hair. Now I'm also going to make this a bit thicker with another darker color, but I'm just sketching out what I want for the eyebrows. And I'm going to use a darker shade from the Brett Brow Pro Pod palette, and I'm gonna go in with the darker shade from Medium Brunette. I'm gonna go in with the Deep Brunette. And then I'm going to take the concealer that I have right here. This is Kat Von D's Lock It Concealer. I'm going to take my little smudge brush and take a little bit of concealer out of it, out of the little tube. And we're going to clean up this little part right here. I'm also going to drag this down a bit to prime my eye for the eyeshadow. And put a little bit right here as well. And do the same for the other eye. And now I'm going to take just an eyeshadow brush and drag that concealer down a little bit more, as well as kind of blend it into the rest of the foundation. And now we're ready for the Kylie shadow. Lots of puns right here. So I'm using the bronze palette. I'm going to use this very creamy light shade right here, along with these three shades at the bottom. And first, I'm going to take that light creamy shade with my little blending brush right here, and I'm going to blend that right under the brow bone. And then, with a little bit of a fluffier brush right here, I'm going to take this very nice red brown color, and I'm just going to kind of brush that all over my lid. Actually, you know what's funny? I actually met Kylie Jenner at American Apparel one day, and it was really interesting because like it was on Melrose, and I don't know, like it's kind of like one of those weird Hollywood things that happen, like you walk in someplace and a celebrity comes in and you have like no idea like that they were gonna be there, and then there's all sorts of paparazzi outside and like, oh no, it's crazy. But she was really nice. I got a photo with her and stuff. That's somewhere on my Instagram. I am happy to support people that are nice. And also, I'm being very gentle and light with this palette. I'm just building it on. And this is my first time using it, so that's why I'm being very cautious with it. It's very good, by the way. It doesn't, you know, have any sort of odor. And also, I got it and it came here in like 2 days. And it was shipped very nicely. Alright, and then we're going to take this deep brown color right here, and we are going to use, let's see, maybe this crease brush right here. We're going to dip that in, and we're going to brush that right onto our lid, and then we're going to blend this out. And you want to do the same for the other eye. And what I put in the brow bone is Jasper, and then what I put in the crease was Hematite, and then what I put on the lid is Bronzite. I'm going to go back in with Hematite and put that a little bit in the crease again because I want these colors to blend in better. Alright, and then we're going to take a fluffier brush and just blend this hematite towards the brow bone and towards the outer portion of the eye. And then also what we're going to do is we're going to take this little tiny precise pointed liner brush, and we are going to dip this into hematite and put that right underneath our eyes. And right now I'm just kind of laying the pigment down underneath my eyes so that I can blend it out in just a little bit. Then we're going to take this little crease brush right here and blend that out. And then I'm going to go back in with that darker color, which is Bronzite. Just put that lightly underneath the eye, but on top of that hematite. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs liner for the waterline. And now we are going to go for the mascara. So I'm using Maybelline New York Great Lash, and this is a pretty like standard piece to have in your makeup kit. And I'm just going to run the mascara over the top lash. And then I'm also going to run that over my bottom lash as well. You want a lot of definition on the bottom lash. Now we are going to use these lashes. So what I have right here is a pair of 747Ms and a pair of 217 stacked on top of each other, and these are from the hair shop. And I'm going to measure these to my eye and cut them accordingly. Now for this, you want a very, very full and wispy lash. And if you're going to put any liner on your eyes, I wouldn't put too much because she doesn't wear too much eyeliner on her eyes. And that is pretty much the Kylie Jenner eyes. Next, we're going to do the highlight. We're just going to put 2 triangles beneath our eyes and then blend it out with a beauty blender. And along with this, you're going to want to put concealer down the middle of your nose, on your chin, and on your forehead. And now on your chin and on your forehead. We're going to run this down our nose just a little tiny bit. And we're going to buff that in with our finger. And what I'm also going to use is a little bit of contour for my face, along with all this highlight. And let's see, I'm gonna use Shadow Play from Kat Von D's Shade Light palette. And I'm just gonna brush that right in my cheekbone. We're going to do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge without doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. So we're going to take a lip liner and a few different lipsticks, and we're going to blend them together to make a certain shade. Now, before we do that though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little precise liner brush, dip that into my contouring palette, and I'm gonna go right above my chin and just kind of shade in right there and blend that out, because that's gonna make our lower lip look bigger. And blend that out with a fluffy brush. And now, when you look at her face and her face is at an angle, you can see that there's like this big swoop right here. So I'm going to try my best to recreate that using the very thin lips I have. Next, we are going to be mixing Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow with Kat Von D's lipstick. We're going to just use a little bit of lipstick and we're going to mix that in with Bow and Arrow. With this little concoction, we shall put it on our lips and be Kylie Jenner, lol. And next, I'm going to put a little bit of Noel in the middle. And I'm going to buff that right out with my finger. Alrighty, so I will be right back with the rest of this ensemble. And so we're back! Oh my god, this is insane. And instead of looking like Kylie Jenner, I look more like Kim Kardashian, which is interesting. But I think this is a great look to do regardless. I look so different. Wow! This is like, I think the Kardashians and like the Jenner sisters are kind of like what the epitome for beauty is right now. Kind of like how Marilyn Monroe is like the staple of the 50s, the Kardashians are very much the staple of today. And so it's very interesting to make myself over into this, but hey. And the bronze palette is pretty awesome too. So crazy, oh my god. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I really have. And also to add to that, I mean, what do you guys think? I think this is kind of like, because this is the kind of look that everybody's kind of going for right now. And it's very interesting because I have such an individual kind of like look to kind of see how I would look like if I wasn't like me, you know what I mean? So that's it for today. And also, I mean, stay tuned for more transformative looks to come out this year. I have a few other ones that I have kind of lined up that I'm going to do next, and I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.